What's happening, y'all? This is Andrew from Mirror Music 99, back for a Friday afternoon Grateful Dead style reaction. This is actually the Jerry Garcia band today. I've gotten not deep in the weeds yet with it, but I'm realizing how deep the weeds are to get, I guess, so to speak, with the covers that he does. And I think somebody has said that they're all covers, I'm pretty sure, in the Jerry Garcia band, but I was recommended today this cover of Tangled Up in Blue, which is obviously a Bob Dylan song, which I know Tangled Up in Blue, the real song, but I've not heard this version of it. So I thought we would have a special edition this afternoon, and we would listen to Tangled Up in Blue together and see what we think. So this is from the Warfield Theater, San Francisco, April 20th, 1994. So this is kind of a later career one. So here we go. I listened to a little bit of the full recording of it, not this particular piece of it, other than to find where it is. The sound quality is not immaculate, but we'll see what we can make out of it. This is Tangled Up in Blue. Organ in the back. Nice. All these songs are way more dancey than the originals. This is way funkier than the original. Got background singers and everything. His voice is not exactly like Dylan's, but he carries Dylan's song. I love that little part that comes to the backup singer. Nice. That seems to be a common thing that I'm saying about the song for his covers, is that I never thought that song could do that, right? I'm also not used to him doing quite so lyrically intensive songs. This orchestration actually sounds like the Wallflowers or something. Dylan's nephew playing this kind of song. Ooh. This is the part I'm most interested in hearing, too, is how he funks it up. Because Dylan tends to obviously have pretty simple chord structures, so it's a good platform for this kind of thing. Ooh, little cascade. Ooh. Is that just two background singers? Woo. Oh, hold up. We got to hear that. You guys got to hear that like cascade back down right quick. Listen to this shit. If I hit the spacebar, it should play. There we go. Listen to this guitar. I think right after this. Woo. Man. We also talk a lot on Mirror Music on our podcast with Coop that about how simple, stupid songs. I mean, and we don't mean that as an insult. We just mean like really basic chord structures, really basic riffs or whatever. You can still do some really amazing things with it. And this is just, I think a root in a four, or maybe just a root in a sustainer. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, just a really, really simple vamp over and over and over again. I mean, obviously the chords in the chorus and stuff are a little different, but it's a really, it's another example of how you can do something amazing with something that is not a complex chord structure. I love what they're doing with this. Ooh, we're about to get funky again, aren't we? Go to outer space. I've forgotten how many words this song has in it. It's got a lot of verses. I should have said before we started, this is the show closer too. This is the last song they played that night. You wouldn't think of Tangled Up in Blue as being kind of a rollicking closer to a set, but he's playing it like that. It's almost like your Nashville country guitar will run there. It's fun. It's like they're doing a little call and response going on with it, which is not, as I remember. I haven't listened to the real Tangled Up in Blue, the original, in a long time, but I'm pretty sure that's not in there.
always going somewhere. That's the thing. Like so many guitar solos don't feel like they're have momentum to them, and or just showing off for the sake of showing off. And this is like a movement to it. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like pulling you forward, or pulling me forward. You still hear the basic riff behind that too. Pay attention. Those of you who are familiar with this kind of music. Dun, 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 that's right behind there. Seems like it's slowing a little bit. Not the guitar playing, but the drums and bass are slowing down a little bit. You just gotta be getting close to the end. You can hear the drums and bass every time they get to the end of the riff, like sort of slowing and pausing a little bit, almost like asking Jerry if he's done. Answer's no so far. Pull them back. Yeah, you can hear them cheering. It comes locked back into the riff. Is this a common cover they did, or is this a kind of a one-off thing? God, I love that. Love Dylan, obviously. One day I was going to say one day when I get to the bottom of the Grateful Dead rabbit hole, I will, and then I stop to think about it for a second, and there's, as we know, not really a bottom to this. It keeps going and going and going forever. It seems like there's maybe not quite infinite things I can do with these reactions and discussing these songs, but it's a pretty deep rabbit hole. Anyway, the thought was that Bob Dylan actually is one of those guys that where it's kind of a hole in my musical knowledge too. I mean, I know the famous songs, the Blowing in the Winds and the Tangled Up in Blues, and those kind of songs. But he has obviously a very extensive discography that I'm not super familiar with either. So um, that's a thing that I plan on digging into more deeply at some point too. And one of the best parts about doing a music podcast and a music reaction channel and a music thing is that the well really is bottomless. You can keep on going essentially forever, or at least as long as have words in my mouth and breath in my lungs. So, um, yeah, this was Jerry Garcia Band from April 20th, 1994, at the Warfield, San Francisco. It's Tangled Up in Blue. Excellent, beautiful, like those cascading. It's almost like a waterfall listening to it. Such good stuff. Um, anyway, so thanks for listening. Happy Friday, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Take care.